I know what they say, never wake a sleeping baby, but guess what? They're wrong, and there are 5 different times where you definitely need to wake your sleeping baby. Let's jump in. Reason number 1 to wake your sleeping baby is to help your baby correct their day and night confusion. When your baby is born, they are actually completely reversed. They have no circadian rhythm, and they think that day is night and night is day. And that is because when they are in your womb, the walking motions and just the typical day-to-day motions that you are making lulls your baby to sleep. But when you lay down and go to sleep at night, your baby is up and it is party time. So during the day, you need to wake your sleeping baby every 2 hours to help correct their day versus night confusion, also to feed them, and to help set their circadian rhythm. Reason number 2 to wake your sleeping baby, I touched on this already, but to feed them. You need to make sure that your baby is gaining weight and staying on their correct growth curve, so you may need to wake them every 2 to 3 hours so that they are getting the amount of food and feedings that they need. This is especially important the first few days and weeks after your child is born. Most babies will drop some weight in those first few days, and it is very common for this to happen, so do not worry, but you definitely need to be waking your sleeping baby so that you make sure that they are eating appropriately and gaining that weight back. Reason number 3 is to help establish sleep patterns. We already touched on the circadian rhythm and their day versus night confusion, but we also need to make sure that we are helping your child establish sleep patterns. So nap is nap time, nights are nighttime, and having consolidated sleep through the night and having appropriate 2-hour or less long naps. The gold standard being an 1.5-hour long naps, but obviously in those first several months, it is not going to happen, so don't worry if it doesn't. However, if you have a baby who is sleeping for 2 hours or longer during the day, you need to wake them up because they need to be doing those longer stretches at night. Which brings us to reason number 4 to wake your sleeping baby, and that is to preserve night sleep. Maybe it's not obvious, but through the night, you are not waking your baby unless you are medically told to wake to feed your baby. Some doctors or pediatricians may instruct you to wake your sleeping baby during the night so that they can get more calories in if they had a low birth weight or if they just haven't gotten back up to that weight yet. So that is the only time that you need to wake your baby through the night. Now during the day, it's a different story because we want to preserve that night sleep. You want to make sure your baby's not getting too much daytime sleep. Now, depending on the age of your child, they're going to need a different amount of daytime sleep and a different number of naps throughout the day. If you're not sure how many naps your child needs or how much sleep they need or what their wake window should be, I want you to grab my free sleep guide in the description box down below. This guide is filled with 5 different tips on improving sleep without sleep training. So whether your baby is too young or you're just not ready to take that sleep training step yet, this guide is for you. It is full of so much information that is going to help you get sleep on track without actually formally sleep training, but you will find my wake time guide in that guide below. Reason number 5 is the one that I don't really want to talk about, but I have to. So this is for safety reasons. Now you have to make sure that your baby is always sleeping in a safe position. We know that back is best, so we always want your baby to be sleeping in a safe position. Now we need to be aware as well that the positioning while they're sleeping may cause signs of distress. This is why the Back to Sleep campaign is so important, because if you are having your baby sleep in a swing or a car seat or any sleep positioners or anything that they really should not be sleeping in, anything not marketed for sleep that is on a firm flat mattress with a fitted sheet, your baby should not be in because they will be at risk of positional asphyxiation. Now that's a big word. It just means that if your baby is sleeping at an incline, their chin is going to be up against their chest and they will not be able to breathe and get the oxygen that they need. So for any reason, maybe you're having a long day of travel and your baby needs to be in the car seat for a long time, I highly recommend taking breaks every 2 to 3 hours, or if your baby has been asleep for 2 hours, take them out of the car seat, do some tummy time, stretch around, and make sure that your baby is in a safe situation. Now, if your baby is over 4 months old and sleep is just not good, it has never been good, maybe it was good and now it's getting worse, and you don't know what to do, you don't know how to figure out what sleep training method is best for your family, this is where I can help you. I'm offering one-on-one consultations, and I absolutely love working one-on-one with my clients. I love seeing the transformation from not sleeping, being sleep deprived, and completely drained of all energy to getting the life back in you and feeling like you can do all the things that you've wanted to do and enjoy the moments of motherhood because your baby is finally sleeping and you are finally sleeping. So if you're interested in a one-on-one consultation, check out the link in the description box down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you learned something new, I want you to drop a comment down below and let me know what you learned from this video and if there are any other videos that you want me to make specifically for you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and check out this video if you want more baby sleep advice, and keep blooming. Mwah.